be a timeout. I believe refs might have forgot about that one. We'll get it soon. Here's Serena Sundell with it. She'll drive in, puts it up, can't score it. And Okonkwo goes down hard, and she seems to be in a little bit of pain. I sure hope that Amy Okonkwo is okay. 6:24 on the clock here. 6-3 the score as B&B is in the lead.
Hard to tell what happened here. I think she might have just took a shot in the, maybe in the ribs. If you're B&B, hoping that the worst case scenario is that maybe she just got the wind knocked out of her a little bit.
I mean, you want to talk about a valuable player to have. That is a two-time Olympian there, folks. 2020 and 2024 for Nigeria in 5v5. Also a two-time AfroBasket champion for Nigeria. I mean, that's somebody who has played basketball on the highest level playing for your country. So sure hope that she's okay, and we'll see her back in this game soon, and maybe not in this game, in B&B's later game, because remember, all 8 teams guaranteed 3 games today. And that's another thing you got to think about, as obviously the games aren't super long. We only have 6 minutes, 24 seconds remaining, but fatigue can be a factor, especially if you're limited to just your 3 players and no sub.
Yeah, medical staff checking her out. Looked like they were examining the rib. She's just grabbing some water. Medical staff has left her alone, which is always a good sign.
Destanni Henderson with a mid-range shot off the mark. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with B&B. Excuse me, go to B&B after the miss. And just right back onto the floor. You see that? Took 3 seconds on the sideline, get a drink of water, and she's good.
Yeah,
good
she's competitive. She doesn't want to be out there for long if she doesn't have to. Like you said, not only was she playing at such a high level and representing her country of Nigeria, she's also been voted as like one of the best in the leagues that she's played in, as AfroBasket MVP and Best 5. So she's a huge piece if she goes out that will be missing.
She comes right back on and gets a bucket to put B&B up by 4. Chosen one on the ball here. Here's Sundell. Floats it inside. Baines fights through the defense and scores it. Azana Baines on the scoreboard for the first time in this game.
Great catch and gather there by Baines. Gets herself back on balance to make that post move. You see Sundell tries that long distance. Gets in there for the rebound, though.
First foul going against the chosen ones. Believe this is going to put Serena Sundell on the line.
Baines looks like she might have taken a shot, maybe nose, face.
They're playing hard out there. No question about that.
With 12 seconds, like we've said, you don't have a very long time to try and get a shot off. So if somebody does shoot it, you are crashing like mad, not just to get an offensive rebound, but to immediately be able to apply defensive pressure, because once that ball goes through the net and the other team gets it, you're playing defense.
Destanni Henderson looking for room after the made free throw. It's 8-4. She steps out to the 2-point line, can't quite hit it. Here's Sundell after making the free throw. Drives on Manis, turns, puts it up, and scores it. Out to the arc. Henderson lines up a quick 2. It's a little bit short. Brown the rebound and kicks it out. Okonkwo up and under and scores it. The Olympian going to work with now 5 points. 10-4 the lead for B&B. Manis, ooh, nice spin on the inside. Can't finish it, though. Brown will take it out to clear. Back cut, Sundell, who's having a great game, puts it up and scores it. That makes it 11-4. We're under 5 minutes to go. 4:30 with an 11-4 lead. Henderson driving again. 3 on the shot clock, puts it up in the mid-range. That one's off the mark. Amy with the rebound, clears it out. Looking inside for Brown. Nice positioning on the inside by Serena Sundell to get Shyanne Sellers, I should say, to get the steal. This one's tipped and it will go out of bounds. And it'll stay with the chosen ones. want to give a shout out to Serena Sundell, her second trip to Spokane this year that we know of, because she also was here with Kansas State in the Sweet 16 games here at the Spokane Arena. Took on USC, 22 points and 6 assists in that game for the Wildcats. That shot blocked as she's playing great defense on Destanni Henderson. So now 4 minutes to go. Okonkwo drives, I should say, can't get it. Here's Baines. As the chosen ones just need to start stringing together some good possessions. Manis can't finish it at the rim. Boy, it feels like she didn't miss a single one of those in their first game. 4 on the shot clock, got to do something with it. Tipped all the way out, and there'll be 1 on the shot clock. So that will be B&B ball, and Bickle's gonna grab it here and probably just have to shoot it immediately. We got immediate timeout though before that. So 3:37 to go. You talk about defense, Shaniqua. We were talking about how last game a team being held to 7. How about the defense from B&B to hold the chosen ones to just 4 through over 6 minutes of play?
Yeah, they've done a great job of when there's on-ball screens of switching them, but switching them aggressively and just making it really hard for that ball handler to make those little passes inside to their roller or to even just do anything for themselves one-on-one. If I'm the chosen ones, I think Lauren Manis is going to take a seat right now, but I would love to see them get her more involved and for her to just continue to be more and more aggressive. And if somebody has the ball on, say, the left wing, as you see Okonkwo, there's 1 on the shot clock, she had to heave. But if there's somebody with the ball on, say, the left wing, there needs to be very efficient away action. Set an away screen, a flare, something to just keep movement constantly. Oh, look at that. It happened, Austin.
They're listening to you,
they
Coach.
Are. I love that.
And how about that? It leads to a basket as well as Azana Baines hits a 2. So now, chosen ones with a little bit of life, but quickly the answer from Kennedy Brown.
Great job by Brown to seal Henderson inside.
Baines up and under. Now she's heating up a little bit. Azana Baines now with 4 points. 12-7 with just over 3 to go. Here's Bickle, and now we got a foul that'll go against Destanni Henderson, which will be just the second team foul for each of these 2 teams.
So I think in that last timeout, the chosen ones were saying, hey, we need to do a better job of moving, especially without the ball. And then I think for B&B, it was to get their post more involved. We saw Kennedy Brown with that post up in a bucket, and then you saw them going to Caitlin Bickle where she drew that foul.
Here's Bickle. Inside, Brown, and 1. How about Kennedy Brown on the inside, finishing through the foul?
And again, if this were 5-on-5, Bickle and Brown, that would be a big-on-big
Correct.
on-ball screen. But funny enough, in 3x3, like we said, everybody's got to be able to do a little bit of everything. Great job by Bickle to find her post and get it on time and on target so she gets that and 1.
Yeah, she converts. 14-7 now as it's Sellers quickly to answer. And this one tipped away, and it'll stay with B&B. 2:42 on the game clock. This is Pool A, game number 3. 5th game we've had overall, but the 8 teams are separated into 2 pools. Azana Baines loses the ball. 5 on the shot clock to work with as she gets it back. Sundell trying to play defense on the inside. Baines puts it up, and great defense there by the Kansas State Wildcat. Inside, Okonkwo backing down the smaller Henderson and scores it. Mismatch was sniffed out and taken advantage of.
If you're the chosen ones, I think if you have a mismatch where you're getting posted up by a big, you got to start using some of your fouls, make them earn it at the line. Because right now, Okonkwo, Brown, Bickle, they're just doing such a good job of finishing through contact.
2 minutes to go. It's a 6-point game. Okonkwo can't get that one to go, but Kennedy Brown working hard as always, chases it down. Now over to Sundell. Serena Sundell drives. She can't get it to go. Manis the rebound. Quick clearance. 6-point game. Still time for the chosen ones if they can get some buckets going. And on the inside, it's Baines now who has 5 herself. Inside, Okonkwo. Smaller Henderson on her once again. This time she can't finish, though. Door's still somewhat open for the chosen ones, but they got to hurry. Under 90 seconds to play, and now a foul on B&B. Just number 3 for them, so far distance from free throws for both these teams. 1:24 to go in a 5-point game. Chosen ones, this is an important offensive possession right here. Sellers, 1-point jumper, rattles halfway down and out. Okonkwo spins. Oh, what a move on the inside. 8 points in the first game, now up to 7 in this one.
Yeah, when she gets downhill, she is so tough to stop because she also has really great footwork when she gets inside the paint, just like Sundell there, able to finish against Henderson.
B&B running like a well-oiled machine right now. We're under a minute to play. They've stretched the lead back out to 7. Sellers on the inside, has to turn back towards the middle, puts it up and scores it. But time of the essence now is it's 40 seconds, and now we've got a foul committed by the chosen ones. Stops the clock at 38.3.
Want to be careful with my language here, but you are seeing these teams intentionally fouling.
Correct.
So that they can stop the clock. It's a dead ball situation. Subs can come in, but also it forces the offensive team to have to check it up.
Brown deep in the post, goes underhand and scores that one.
I think Baines was trying to foul her there, but you just got to wrap her up. Can't even let her get that shot off.
18-11, near turnover here. 2 on the shot clock. Sellers has to get rid of it. Shot off the mark, gets her own rebound, goes up and can't get it to go, but she will go to the line. 14 seconds, so we're guaranteed at least one more full-length possession, one more reset of the shot clock. This will put Shyanne Sellers on the line. And she knocks it down. So back out to the top, go B&B. Bickle for 2, and she got it. Caitlin Bickle for 2 there to make it 20-12. And that shot off the mark, and that will do it. So the highest scoring game we've seen so far. B&B rips off 20 points, just 1 point shy of the max, but they'll take the 8-point win no matter what. 5 games down, we hit the halfway mark.